Master, I beg you. Let me cultivate for a few more years. Cultivate. Fucking cultivate. Cultivate my ass. How long do you want to cultivate? You came up the mountain at 5. Took 10 years to reach enlightenment to peak mastery, and 3 years to master medical arts to the divine level. What else is there to cultivate? Even my 9-turned soul revival needle. You little brat use it even more smoothly than I do. As for my killing arts, you mastered them all 3 years ago. Now even I might not last 10 rounds against you. You want to stay and drive us to an early grave. Good disciple, third master's mystic gate, escape arts and feng, shui divination, you've learned all of that too. Not only did you learn everything, you even created a few even more twisted formations. I really have nothing left to teach you. Look at their attitude. Doesn't seem like sending a disciple off the mountain at all. The thing I'd be most anxious about right now is definitely, Big Master brought me back from Yinjing to Kunlun when I was 5. This life of mine was already saved once, these past 15 years I've learned all the ultimate techniques of my 9 masters. Even a few senior sisters who came down early have almost lost their temper because of me outshining them. But masters the outside world is too dangerous. I always feel I'm not yet invincible under heaven. What if I go down and get killed by someone? I need to keep my life safe first, right? How about you all trouble yourselves and call my senior sisters back to protect me? Have you ever thought, I heard Senior Sister 1 is now Great Chia's national protector war goddess. Senior Sister 2 became Yinjing's underground empress. And Senior Sister 3 is even the business empress, controlling trillions in assets with them protecting me. I could go down with peace of mind bullshit. You little brat can level a mountain with one punch now. Who could kill you? Those senior sisters of yours, all combined back then, weren't worth what you are now. Not even as much as one finger of yours nonsense. These are your 9 masters. Then each one is a stunningly beautiful, peerless beauty. Today, you must go down the mountain with these marriage contracts. If you fancy one, marry her. If not, quickly cancel them. Don't hold those girls up. If this matter isn't handled properly, if you dare set foot on Kunlun even half a step, I'll break your legs with my own hands. 9 wives, aren't you afraid I'll get a kidney deficiency? Deficiency my ass, you think 9th Master's Jade, Maiden Heart Sutra was practiced for nothing. It's over this time, they really kicked me down the mountain. That little bastard finally got the hell out. I can finally have some peace and quiet. Big Master, is it really okay to let him go down like this? This unruly dragon, it's time he stirred up the outside world. The Su family massacre back then needs to be settled. Notify all our forces in the mundane world. From today onwards, seeing Sichuan is like seeing us. 15 years I finally returned to this mundane world. This place is much more lively than I remember. Also much dirtier and more complicated. Those old bastards in Yinjing wash your necks clean. I'll collect the blood debts from back then 1,000-fold. But before that, the business forced on me by the masters. I have to take care of that first. Let's see who the first unlucky one is. Finish one less to go, then I can regain my freedom sooner. Jiangcheng, the Lin family. Lin Ruoxi, I heard this Lin family has quite a reputation in Jiangcheng. Lin Ruoxi is also Jiangcheng's #1 beautiful female CEO. Coming all this way to cancel the engagement. Hope this woman knows what's good for her, don't cling to me. That's right. I never plan to marry these 9 fiancés, not a single one am I keeping. I Sichuan, proud inheritor of the 9 ultimate arts. How could I give up the entire forest for just a few trees? Hey young man, step aside, don't block the way. Where did this country bumpkin come from? Get the hell out of here now. It's the second young master of the Zhao family, one of the 4 great families of Jiangcheng. Zhao Tai, this young man is probably in for trouble, blocking young master Zhao's way. He probably won't even keep his legs, we better stay far away. Who the hell do you think you are to tell me to get lost? Is he crazy? Isn't he jumping into a fire pit himself? Haha. Good, very good. In Jiangcheng, it's been a long time since anyone dared speak to me Zhao Tai like that. Break this brat's hands and feet for me, throw him out directly. Let him know the consequences of offending me. These are all retired mercenaries. Today, he might really end up here. This kind of trash deserves me to even bother getting into a stance. Now it's time for them to learn a lesson. Wow, how did you strike? I didn't even see it clearly. On Kunlun, I got used to being beaten by the masters. This level doesn't even count as a warm-up. Before they could exchange blows, they all fell. What background does this young man have? You. Who exactly are you? Who I am isn't important. What's important is that you just told me to get lost. That slap was too vicious. Zhao Tai was completely stunned by the slap. Even his teeth were knocked out. Today, the second young master of Zhao really kicked an iron plate. You dare hit me? I am the young master of the Zhao family. Do you know how much trouble you've caused? Zhao family means jack shit. If you dare say one more useless word, I'll make sure that mouth of yours never speaks again. This kind of trash isn't worth me wasting another half minute. That's too fierce. He beats the second young master of Zhao, just like that without even a moment's hesitation. To dare to step even young master Zhao underfoot. What background does this young man have warm-ups over? Next time to meet this beauty from the Lin family. Young man, where to, sir, to the Lin family estate? Lin Roxy, I hope you'll be sensible. Don't make this first cancellation too troublesome for me. Jiangcheng's top luxury district. The spectacle is indeed much more impressive than outside. This is the Lin family. Even bigger than I imagined, they certainly put on a grand display. Back when old man Lin and my old man arranged the engagement, he seemed like just a small herbal medicine merchant. This old man Lin over the years has done quite well for himself. Let's cancel this first marriage engagement before anything else. Stop, who are you? Delivery courier or a junk collector? This is the Lin family estate, unauthorized personnel. Get the hell out now. I've seen too many of his kind. They think that because they guard the gate, they become part of the family inside. I'm looking for someone. Looking for someone. You should piss in the water to see your reflection first. The people living here are all important figures. I'm looking for Lin Roxy. Lin Roxy. CEO Lin's name is something a country bumpkin like you can just call out. Even a gatekeeper reacts so strongly. Seems this Miss Lin has quite a big reputation in Jiangcheng. CEO Lin is Jiangcheng's #1 beauty. Also the Ice Queen CEO of Lin Corporation. As if a country hick like you deserves to come looking for her kid. I'm warning you. Get out of my sight right now, or don't blame us for being rude. What now? A son-in-law comes to cancel the engagement, and isn't even allowed through the gate. Cancel engagement. Did I hear that right? This brat actually says he's here to cancel the engagement with CEO Lin, haha. This is definitely the funniest joke I've heard this year. A piece of trash like you dares to mention canceling an engagement? Are you crazy from wanting a woman? You even dare to say you came to cancel with CEO Lin. Hurry back and sober up, haha. With that beggarly look of yours. You're not even fit to shine Miss Lin's shoes. And you still dare to call yourself a fiancé? If you really were Miss Lin's fiancé, I'd kneel right here now. Haha. You won't take a hint. Then don't blame me for skipping the formalities. Alright, enough talking with him, just throw him out. Ouch, my arm, how is this possible? This can't be. I told you already, I don't like trouble. But there's always someone who insists on making simple things complicated. Stop right there. How dare you cause trouble at the Lin residence? You're dead today. Quickly, someone. Someone's forced their way into the manor reinforcements now. Finally, some decent people show up. Otherwise, entering this gate would be too boring. Who dares to cause a ruckus at the Lin residence? How dare you, Uncle Fu? This punk forced his way into the Lin residence, and he hurt several of our brothers. He says he's here to break off the engagement with the young miss. He's utterly arrogant beyond measure. What? The resemblance is uncanny, the eyes and brows. How can they look so much like the young master of the Su family from back then? Finally, someone who knows a bit of the old story. Otherwise, I really would have had to fight my way in. After the Su family incident 15 years ago, Suchen has been missing ever since. Could it really be him returned? Young man, may I ask your esteemed name, Suchen? It really is him, the young master of the Su family who disappeared for 15 years. He's actually still alive. So it's young Master Su. This old man's eyes were too blind. I was just now very rude, please forgive me. But the old master is gravely ill at the moment. The young miss is inside with him. She probably can't attend to other matters right now. I have no interest in your Lin family's affairs. I came today only to break off the engagement. Hey, call Lin Roxy out here, sign this annulment, and I'll leave immediately. Young Master Su, regarding this matter of breaking off the engagement, this old man cannot make that decision. The Lin family is currently facing a great crisis. The old master suddenly fell critically ill. All the doctors are at a loss. The young miss probably has no mind to deal with this matter right now. Oh, what a coincidence. Third master said my first fiancée has a calamity in her fate. Looks like that old man wasn't talking nonsense this time. Very well. Since I've run into it, consider it a parting favor, a final kindness to him. Since I Suchuan am here, whether he can hold on to his life is up for reconsideration. Take me to see old Master Lin. This? What, afraid I'll harm him? If I truly wanted to harm someone, in this Jiang Cheng, no one can stop me. Lead the way, this presence? How is it even more terrifying than those high-ranking big shots? What on earth has he experienced over these years? Yes, young Master Su, please follow me. The energy here in the Lin residence is extremely chaotic. Looks like the old man's condition is even worse than Uncle Fu said. Did you hear? The old master might really not make it. This hurdle is probably very uncertain. Quite a crowd has gathered, the worried ones, the onlookers, and those waiting to carve up the spoils. Not one is missing. I heard they called in the best specialist from Jiangcheng for a consultation, but so far they haven't even found the cause. It's really bizarre. Once old Master Lin falls, Lin Roxy alone won't be able to support such a large Lin group. So many outsiders are eyeing the Lin family like a piece of meat. If the old master really falls at this time, no one dares to imagine the consequences. Sigh, so many experts here all just shaking their heads. Old Master Lin is in real danger this time. His complexion is ashen and dark. These people were looking in the wrong direction from the start. Grandpa, please wake up. Don't leave Roxy alone, Roxy begs you. Miss Lin, please restrain your grief. No, Grandpa cannot fall if Grandpa's gone. Then I'll truly be the only one left in the Lin family. A bunch of quacks. It's clearly poisoning, but they insist on treating it as organ failure. If they keep this up, even if this old man still has a breath left, you'll treat him right into death, this beggarly poor kid. Who dares to come and cause trouble at the Lin family at a time like this? And even dares to call divine Dr. Zhang a quack? Where are the security guards? How'd they let all these stray cats and dogs in? Who do you think you are? How dare you spout nonsense here? Who gave you the guts to come to the Lin residence and talk rubbish? Is the Lin residence a place for scum like you to run wild? Get out now. Or I'll have someone throw you out. Why waste words on him? Just break his legs. Throw him out. Let's see if he dares to cause trouble again. You're all just a bunch of loudmouths. Your medical skills are worthless, but your voices sure get louder and louder. I have practiced medicine for half a lifetime, and no one has ever dared to call me a quack in public. This kid simply doesn't know his place. You insolent brat, what do you know about medicine? Old Master Lin's organ failure is an indisputable fact. How dare you spout lies and call me a quack? Aren't you afraid of making a fool of yourself? Are you done? A bunch of people who can't even identify the root cause? You sure know how to put on airs? You can't even detect the poison of heart-killing powder. In this old man's body, you can't find it at all. If that doesn't make you a quack, what is... What heart-killing powder? How can he say that with such certainty? Heart-killing powder is colorless and odorless, difficult to detect in the early stages. It only makes a person weaker day by day, and finally, the poison attacks the heart and kills them. Even the most advanced equipment can't detect it. Hearing this sends chills down the spine. This kid speaks with such conviction. Could it be that old Master Lin's condition isn't natural decline? No, impossible. You're talking nonsense. I have been practicing medicine for 50 years, and I have never heard of any heart-killing powder. Stop spreading heresy here. Old Master Lin is clearly advanced in age, suffering natural organ degeneration. Stop making wild accusations, disturbing people's peace of mind. Whether true or false, he absolutely cannot admit he's wrong. Otherwise, a lifetime of reputation will be ruined today exactly. You poor bastard, what the hell do you know? Divine Dr. Zhang is the #1 divine doctor in Jiangqing. If he says there's no saving him, then there's no saving him. Once the old master dies, Lin Roxy won't be able to suppress the main branch at all. At this time, no one better ruin my plans. Security, what are you standing there for? Beat this lunatic out of here. Stop. Regardless of whether this person is telling the truth or not, this is already the only hope that remains. You say my grandfather was poisoned. Can you save him? So this is that first fiancé of mine, Lin Roxy. In person, she's even more beautiful than in the photos. It's a shame she's good looking, but her fate is too thin in my eyes. She's also a short-lived one. Of course, although this poison is vicious. In my eyes, it's just child's play. As long as you let me treat him, I guarantee he will come back to life. This kid actually dares to say that even Zhang Dangquan couldn't save him. Brazen boast. A terminal illness that even I am helpless against. A mere fledgling like you dares to say you can cure it. If you can save old Master Lin, I'll write my name backwards. You said it. Remember your words, Quack. Roxy, don't listen to this brat's nonsense. Grandpa is already gone. And you'd let this penniless stranger mess with him. How can you be so heartless? This kid is clearly a con artist trying to take advantage of a crisis. We can't let him touch old master. We'll take responsibility if something happens. Strangely enough, this shabby-looking man made her feel more at ease than all those high and mighty big shots. Can you really save my grandpa? Yes. Alright, I'll let you treat him. If you really bring my grandpa back, I'll agree to any condition you name, as long as grandpa comes back alive, even if it costs my entire fortune. Roxy, shut up. Grandpa isn't dead yet. As long as there's even a sliver of hope, I will never give up. Anyone who dares to stop me is my enemy. Lin Roxy, fine. Let the kid try, then. I'd love to see how he brings a dead man back to life. When this brat messes up old master, let's see if you, Lin Roxy, still have the face to run the Lin family. Let them laugh all they want. Either way, these people will soon shut up. The poison has already seeped deep. Even one more minute and it'd be too late. He didn't even bother pretending for a second. It's indeed heart-killing powder. And the toxin has already reached the heart meridian. Half a minute later, even I couldn't turn it around? This isn't a scare tactic. At this stage of heart-killing powder, there are very few who can cure it. And he just happened to be the best of them. The moment that old cloth bundle opened the 9 silver needles inside. 9 turned soul revival needles. According to ancient texts, this is the supreme needle technique that can revive the dead and regrow flesh. Could this kid actually know it? Impossible, absolutely impossible. Such a long-lost divine technique. How could it be in the hands of a snot-nosed brat? In under 10 seconds, all 9 deadly acupoints were needled. This is murder. If he misses even one of these critical points by a hair, the man would die on the spot. Roxy, look. Does this look like saving someone to you? It's clearly murder. Grandpa, he's killing him. Security, grab him. This is a legendary QI-guided needling. If he was just suspicious before now, he was completely convinced. This was the long-lost supreme divine needle no one expected. The first change to happen was a lump of old Master Lin suddenly sat up. The moment that mouthful of black blood hit the floor, even the floorboards hissed. Now no one dared say Su Chen was bluffing. The moment that stench came out, everyone understood. That was definitely not something a healthy person could cough up. Old Master's dead for sure, kid. You killed my grandpa. I'll make you pay with your life. As long as this accusation sticks, Su Chen is finished. And Lin Roxy is finished too. Then no one in the Lin family can compete with us. What happened to me? Grandpa, you're really awake. Grandpa really was saved. How is this possible? A man declared dead. How did this penniless brat actually bring him back? This revival wasn't just Old Master's life saved, all his careful plans were shattered as well. He's alive. He's really alive. This isn't a medical miracle. This is a divine miracle. A man given up for dead brought back with just a few needles. Who would believe this? It happened right before their eyes. Divine doctor, a true divine doctor. This old fool has eyes but cannot see. I didn't recognize a living God before me. Please, divine doctor, accept my bow. Since the man is awake now, it's time to handle the real business he came for. Old man, since you're awake, let's get down to business. This is the marriage contract from back then. I'm here to call off the engagement. He wouldn't mistake that handwriting. This was indeed the marriage agreement he and Suchen's grandfather had signed years ago. Not only did the boy come back alive, he came back with his contract. It was as if fate had sent a boy back to him. Why, you're really old Su's grandson, Suchen, old man. I'm not here to claim kinship. Since you're awake, let's dissolve this engagement. I've always been a free spirit, can't stand being tied down. Has this poor brat lost his mind? Roxy is the most beautiful woman in Zhangcheng. Countless wealthy young masters line up but can't win her hand. And he comes to call off the engagement. I bet he's playing hard to first get Miss Lin's attention, then ask for a huge sum of money. Only a desperate pauper would pull such a stunt. In these people's eyes, a poor boy carrying an old cloth bundle doesn't even deserve to utter the words, call off the engagement. This man who just saved Grandpa turned out to be her never-before-seen fiancé. What hurt even more was this man showed not a hint of joy. Instead, right in front of everyone, he mercilessly wanted to break off their engagement. How can this engagement be broken back then? Your grandfather saved my life. This marriage is our Lin family's honor. This engagement absolutely cannot be broken. Forget the life debt from back then. Just this life-restoring medical skill alone is enough to make all of Zhangcheng and even the nation's elite scramble to befriend him. If such a monstrous talent doesn't enter the Lin family, then the Lin family would miss out on a heaven-sent fortune. Grandpa, this kid's background is unknown. Who knows if that marriage contract is forged? How can we trust someone with unclear origins? Even if he really is the Su family's orphan, so what? The Su family is long gone. He's nothing but a penniless nobody now. How is he worthy of Ruxi? You unfilial brat, shut your mouth. What the hell do you know? Brother Chen's medical skills are divine. He even saved my life. Anyone who dares disrespect him again is disrespecting me. But, no buts. From today onward, Suchen is your fiancé. Pick a good day and get married as soon as possible. I disagree. Grandpa, my marriage is my own decision. I won't marry someone I don't love. You girl, why can't you understand your grandfather's good intentions? Looks like the one who's supposed to marry isn't willing, and the one who's supposed to stay is desperate to stay. This engagement is funnier than I imagined. Old man, seems your granddaughter isn't too keen. Since that's the case, a forced marriage won't be sweet. Let's just call it off. Save everyone the trouble. No, since the contract was signed, there's no backing out Brother Chen. Don't worry, Ruoxi just needs time to come around. Feelings can grow slowly. Stay at the Lin residence first after spending time together. She'll naturally see your worth. This old man really is a stubborn leech. Once he latches on, you can't shake him off. I don't have time to play feelings games with her. I still have 8 more marriage contracts to break pretentious. He's way too good at putting on airs with a face like yours. Even having one woman throw herself at you would be a miracle. 9 fiancé. Aren't you afraid the wind will twist your tongue? 9 fiancé. Do you think this is a novel, Mr. Su? I admit your medical skills are extraordinary, and I'm grateful you saved my grandfather. As repayment, I can give you 10 million, or any executive position in the Lin group, but this marriage is absolutely impossible. Take the money and leave the Lin family immediately. 10 million? Haha, a measly 10 million? In his eyes, it's not even a decent sum. You're overestimating yourself. My life, Suchen's life, how could your paltry 10 million buy it off? Then how much do you want? Is 100 million enough? Shut up. Suchen, you're being too presumptuous. Brother Chen is a man of stature. How can he be measured by money? If you dare speak nonsense again, I'll disown you as my granddaughter. Saving lives is one thing, the engagement is another. This family is more stubborn than the next. Talking more is just a waste of time. Old man, looks like your granddaughter isn't just blind. She's not too bright either, since you won't back out. Then forget it. This marriage contract is just a worthless piece of paper to me anyway. Farewell. Brother Chen, wait. Let him go. Good riddance to this arrogant bastard. I hope you won't regret this. Regret. In Lin Roxy's dictionary, there has never been such a word as regret. This Lin family girl has some personality. Too bad her temper stinks. If you actually married her, she'd be a headache, compared to those few breathtakingly beautiful and gentle senior sisters on the mountain. Lin Roxy falls far short. Those senior sisters dot on him like a treasure every day in comparison. Lin Roxy's bad temper is nothing. A red sports car, speeding at least 150 miles per hour. In a place like this isn't normal driving, it's looking for death. Not only did he beat up my cousin at the train station, but he also made a scene at the Lin family. Today, if I don't run him over, my name isn't Zhang Biao as long as I cripple this kid. Not only will I avenge my cousin, but I'll also do Lin Zhuofan a big favor, goddamn driver. Trouble's already been dealt with. As for that trash who came to die on his own, not worth wasting another second. These people didn't get out of the car looking to reason, all holding weapons. Clearly here for a brutal fight. This Scarface guy is obviously the leader. Just his face alone doesn't look like someone with clean hands. Kid, you got some guts daring to hit one of our Xiao family. If you don't leave a leg behind today, don't expect to leave here alive. Hit him, are you blind? Clearly, he was the one who wasn't looking and crashed into me. Let's talk in the Xiao family. If we say you hit him, then you hit him. Get him, cripple him, truly don't know when to die. But so fast that people thought he vanished into thin air. Bang. Yeah. Yeah. This can't be these men. Usually, each can handle 3 or 4 ordinary people easily. Yet they were all taken down by this young man in 3 seconds. Is this young man human or ghost? I've been in this game for years. Never seen such an outrageous existence. The stunningly beautiful woman before him, heroic and graceful, turned out to be senior sister 1. He never imagined he'd run into the one who dotes on him the most, and also the most fiery senior sister 1 in a place like Zhangcheng. So you still recognize me as your senior sister. Senior sister? How did you come? What can't I come? You ungrateful little thing. You left the mountain without telling me, made me worry to death. You didn't lose any limbs, did you? Senior sister, what are you saying? In this world, who could hurt me? True with your monstrous talent. Even the masters admit they can't compare little junior brother. These pieces of trash came to cause you trouble, Just a few blind dogs. Already dealt with. Looking for death. He's one of Ji Bingyu's people. Anyone who touches him pays the heaviest price, men. Dispose of this trash and this pile of scrap metal, all of it. Find out who's behind them. Spread the word before nightfall. I don't want to see this family exist in Jiangcheng anymore. Yes. They knew the Xiao family was finished. And not just a lesson completely wiped out senior sister. This Xiao family, though lowbrow. has some influence in Zhangcheng. Wiping them out with one word of yours, isn't that a bit too much? This level of force to deal with the Xiao family is indeed giving them too much face, too much compete. Anyone who dares to mess with Jibing-Yu's junior brother, even if the Jade Emperor himself came, I'd still wipe them out. That's senior sister 1 for you, fierce temper, ruthless methods. But when it comes to protecting him, she never bothers with reason. Senior sister 1 is still the same. When she starts protecting him, she never shows any restraint or reason. Alright, senior sister, don't keep pushing people to the edge. You make me sound like a troublemaker. Since childhood, if anyone dared to bully him, Jibing-Yu was always the first to rush in and fight to the death. Even if she got hurt first, she wouldn't step back. You little bastard. You caused such a commotion on the first day off the mountain, and you still say you're not a troublemaker? Oh, ouch, ouch. Keep acting, keep acting. With your iron skin and bronze bones, even a heavy barrage might not hurt you, but my little flick hurts. Staying with this kid? Even the coldest mood gets scattered by his few words, even though he was used to seeing all kinds of stunning beauties. He had to admit that senior sister 1's smile was still unbelievably beautiful. Senior sister, why did you suddenly come to Zhangcheng? Don't you need to guard the border anymore? This time I came to Zhangcheng, partly because the masters were worried about you, and told me to come down and see if this little devil had broken the sky. Also to investigate a classified case. Something that requires senior sister 1's personal involvement. Is definitely not some street-level trivial trouble classified case. What case? That would require you, the dignified National Protector War Goddess, to come personally. The fewer people know, the safer. Recently, a mysterious foreign force has appeared within Huaxia, secretly infiltrating the underground blackboxing markets in multiple cities. Moreover, these people are also involved in some illegal human enhancement experiments. Human enhancement experiments, yes, according to our intelligence. The fewer people who know, the safer. Recently, a mysterious foreign force has appeared in China. They have secretly infiltrated the underground bare-knuckle fighting markets in multiple cities. Moreover, these people are also involved in some illegal human enhancement experiments. Human enhancement experiments? That's right, according to our intelligence. This force's ultimate goal is to use human enhancement to produce a batch of tireless, painless killing machines. And Zhangcheng is likely one of their major strongholds. Interesting. Looks like the mortal world isn't as boring as I thought. Don't let your guard down, kid. This force has deep connections, and their operations are extremely covert. The clues we have are pitifully few. No matter how strong you are, it's easy to dodge an open spear. Hard to guard against a hidden arrow. Be careful in everything. Don't worry, senior sister, I know what I'm doing. Alright, you said the masters sent you to check on me. Anything else besides that? This little idiot is still more concerned about the masters and whether they slipped him any trouble or goodies. You think those old geezers would be that simple? Just to send me to see you? Something Jibing-Yu keeps on her person is no casual trinket. This card is definitely no joke. This is the Heavenly Dragon Supreme card. Heavenly Dragon Supreme card. What's that thing for? The Heavenly Dragon Hall is the superpower the masters secretly established back in the day. Its reach extends across military, political, business, and underworld. You could say it's one of the biggest, most terrifying organizations in the world. And this Heavenly Dragon Supreme card is the symbol of the highest authority in the hall. Show the card, it's like the Dark King himself appears. The masters want you to have it. They're handing the entire Heavenly Dragon Hall over to you. The Dark King of the Heavenly Dragon Hall. Those old monsters they actually buried. Such a terrifying trump card in the mortal world. This isn't just handing him a card. This is literally handing him half the world as a toy. shoving it right into his hands. Senior sister, isn't this a bit much? How can one person manage such a massive organization? He came down the mountain to break engagements, get revenge, and have fun. You think they sent you here to be a babysitter? Every branch of the Heavenly Dragon Hall has dedicated managers. You don't need to worry about day-to-day stuff. You, the Dark King, are basically the spiritual leader, the absolute authority of the entire hall with this card, across Huaxia and even the world. You can mobilize all of the hall's resources. Anyone who disobeys the hall's million shadow guards will show them what true despair means, since I don't have to deal with the daily grind. Just hold power, use resources, and have face. Then that changes things completely. That's more like it. Oh, senior sister, how long are you planning to stay in Zhangcheng this time? What am I annoying you, trying to chase me away already? No way, I wish you'd stay with me every day, haha. Guess you're not totally heartless, kid. I still need to keep investigating the case. I'll be in Zhangcheng for a while. Perfect. I'll help you deal with those remaining engagement contracts while I'm at it. Deal with the engagements, how? Engagements like that, why bother with the song and dance? Just go door to door and crush them, right? Of course we go door to door and fight our way in. Force them to cancel the engagements? My little junior brother, how could those cheap hussies ever be worthy of you? This isn't going to cancel engagements. This is going door to door to fight, turning it into a debt collection massacre scene. Senior sister, no need for you to trouble yourself. I can handle it myself. Besides, I've already canceled one. Which one? Lin Roxy from the Lin family of Zhangcheng. The Lin family name, he seemed to have seen it in the Zhangcheng files. As for Lin Roxy, it rings a faint bell still. A nobody family like the Zhangcheng Lins reaching above their station. For my junior brother, good riddance. Come on, senior sister, let me take you out for a good meal. A welcome feast for you. And let me show you what these so-called local big shots of Zhangcheng are really made of. Sorry, sir. This is the Imperial Pavilion Private Club. We don't serve those without proper attire. Are you fucking blind? This is Ji Bingyu's little brother. How dare you stop him? And Missy, please calm down. We didn't know this gentleman was your brother. Our deepest apologies, please forgive us. What did this broke-ass kid crawl out from? Beggars are hitting up the Imperial Pavilion now. What fucking bad luck. This hit completely ruined my mood. Haha. He could care less what people say about him. But anyone who dares insult his junior brother will suffer the consequences. Who called my little brother trash just now? Step forward. I promise I won't kill you. That's solid natural marble, not a wooden board, definitely not a prop. Not a prop. And she cracked it with one slap? Who is this woman? She's so damn beautiful, so damn gorgeous, but why does she act like a crazy bitch with no fear? Causing trouble at the Imperial Pavilion? Does she have a death wish? Doesn't she know who the owner is? Ha ha, exactly. Bringing in some broke-ass beggar is bad enough, but she dares act this arrogant. Wait till security gets here, let's see how they die in Zhangcheng. The Imperial Pavilion is an untouchable golden brand. Even the best fighters pay the price for causing trouble here. Even the heads of the 4 great families of Zhangcheng have to follow the Imperial Pavilion's rules. Causing trouble here is no different from asking to die. The real muscle is here, and they're clearly not the same level as the doorman. These guys are clearly professional bodyguards. Their training and killer instinct are far above ordinary guards. Not the kind of guys you can just brush off. Who dares cause trouble at the Imperial Pavilion? Miss, you vandalized our club's property for no reason and threatened our guests. Don't you owe us an explanation? An explanation? Who the fuck do you think you are? You think you're worthy of an explanation from me? You... Fine, very well. Since you refuse a toast, you'll drink a forfeit. Don't blame me for not being gentle. Take them down. Break their legs and throw them out. Anyone else would have gone weak in the knees. Just looking at this lineup. Senior sister, don't dirty your hands with this trash. Little junior brother. True enough. This freak junior brother even beat down a few old monsters. These bodyguards are barely a snack for him. One move, just one move, and he took down 2 elite bodyguards like that. That's not something a normal person can do. What are you all standing around for? Rush him, kill him together. Even if they all rush him at once, it's just a warm-up for little junior brother. There's no second possible outcome. Since you're all so eager to be reincarnated, I'll grant your wish. Ugh, ugh. Who, you... Who the hell are you? I'm someone you can't afford to mess with. No way someone like this isn't someone you can mess with. Keep pushing and I'll end up dead. Boss, I was wrong. I had eyes but couldn't see Mount Tai. I offended you? Please be the bigger man and let it go. Just let me go like a fart. You were acting tough a moment ago, now you're the fastest to kneel. Let you go. Sure. Who is it that dragged them all out? For everyone missing, I'll break one of your legs. Damn, this isn't letting him off. This is making him personally. Hand over everyone who offended him, sell them all out clean. If he doesn't, he'll be the one with broken legs. Now you know fear. When you were spewing filth earlier, weren't you all getting off on it? It was him. And him too. He called you a hick and a beggar. It was them, boss, grandpa. We were wrong. We have shitty mouths, please spare us. We have money, we'll give you however much you want. Just don't beat us. A moment ago, you were acting tough on your family's dime. Putting on airs like you're something. Now when shit goes down, all you can do is buy your way out. So pathetic, it's painful to watch. With this little spine, you dare to act like big shots. This is your character. Usually you love to put on holier-than-thou faces. When you meet someone tough, you're worse than stray dogs. I was gonna hit you a few more times, but now it looks like wasting more words on scum like this dirties my ears. Alright, get the hell out. Go back and tell your elders from now on, keep a low profile in Zhangcheng. If I ever come across such blind dogs again, you so-called 4 great families won't have any reason to exist. Big words. Let's see, just who's this bold? Dares to brag about destroying our 4 great families in Zhangcheng. Reinforcements have arrived. Finally, someone decent shows up. I just stepped on the younger ones, and sure enough, the old geezers couldn't sit still. Seems these so-called 4 great families have been used to having things their way in Zhangcheng. A bunch of dead dogs just moments ago. Now that their masters are here, they're all coming back to life. These people are simple-minded, to see a bigger show of force and think the outcome is already decided. Yes. Dad, you finally came. This bastard not only beat us up, he's bragging about wiping out our 4 families. You have to take charge for us. The meanest looking one is probably that old dog from the Xiao family. Same stink as his son, rough and brainless. Kid, you're the one who broke my son Zhao Yang's leg and are spouting nonsense here. Oh, so that blonde Ferrari driver was your son. What a coincidence, I just took care of the kid as a side job. And the old man comes running to die. Arrogant. No one has ever spoken to me. Xiao Tianba, like this today I'll teach you what regret means. Why waste words on a dead man? Since he dares to challenge the dignity of our 4 families. Just kill him. Let him know who calls the shots in Zhangcheng attack. Finally, they brought out the real guns. More interesting than fists, but just a little more. Comparing numbers, huh? Since they love showing off their influence, I'll show them what real influence looks like. I didn't want to use this card so soon, but since they insist on comparing backers, let them see something. Now this is a proper force, compared to the 4 families gun-toting table boys. It's like heaven and earth. Heavenly Dragon Hall Shadow Guards. Are the four great families of Jiangcheng all that tough? Weren't you all swaggering a moment ago? Now you don't even dare to fart. Indeed, power and influence crush. They're nothing in my eyes, Sichuan. They're not even worth a fart. Lord Jibingyui, spare us little ones, we had eyes but couldn't see. Offended your divine authority. Please raise your mighty hand, spare us a path to survive. Weren't you cocky just now? Weren't you going to skin me, break my bones, and scatter the ashes? Why are you now crawling on the ground like dogs? No, that was us being blind, we spoke without thinking. We're willing to hand over all our assets and scram from Jiangcheng forever. Never appear before you again, yes, my lord. Please give us one chance, haha, begging is one thing. But the account still needs settling, and this debt can't be erased with a few kowtows. In Jiangcheng, your four families have been lording it over everyone. Who knows how many people you've driven to ruin? Today, I'll be rid of these public scourges. No, you can't touch us, we're deeply rooted in Jiangcheng if you kill us. The whole of Jiangcheng will fall into chaos. At death's door, still using Jiangcheng as a shield. You really think you're something special? With your rotten fish and spoiled shrimp. You think you're worth my fear? In the face of absolute power. You don't even qualify as cannon fodder. Kill them all from today. There will be no more four families in Jiangcheng, Roger. We obey the Dark King's decree. It's over. When the so-called four great families of Jiangcheng fell, it wasn't much more dignified than stray dogs on the street. A few ants crushed are just crushed, though. Not worth a second of my attention. Clean up this trash. Don't dirty the place, understood? Senior sister, it's quiet now. We can go in and eat now, right? Good kid. You've got the style of your senior sister from back in the day. Let's go. Today, your senior sister will treat you to the most expensive food in Jiangcheng. Grandpa, how are you feeling now? Much better. I feel like I've gotten 10 years younger. You're so foolish. Brother Chen's medical skills are godly, and he's a descendant of an old friend you drove him away. That's like driving away our Lin family's fortune. Grandpa, that arrogant, conceited, nonsense-spewing bastard. What's there to regret? If he really had skill, why would he dress like that? I think he just wanted to use curing you to extort our Lin family. Shut up. Huh, what do you know? True masters never stoop to packaging themselves with appearances. Moreover, even if he wanted money, our Lin family should give it even if it bankrupts us. This is a life-saving grace. Look at these vibrations. The Lin family has probably heard the news too. And the kind of news that scares the shit out of people. Not good, not good. A big thing has happened. Flustered and panicked, what's become of our dignity? What happened? The four great families have been wiped out. What nonsense are you spouting? The four families are deeply rooted in Jiangcheng. Who could destroy them? It's true, I was just at the Imperial Pavilion. I saw with my own eyes. The four family heads, along with dozens of bodyguards, were all killed. And the one who killed them was that Su Chen. Su Chen? That person we kicked out of the Lin family? How could he destroy the four families? You saw clearly. It was really him. Absolutely true. I hid in the corner and saw it all crystal clear. And that's not all. He also mobilized hundreds of fully armed mysterious troops. The four family heads before him begged for mercy on their knees like dogs, I heard. I heard that gold card he carried was the supreme card of the Heavenly Dragon Hall. He is the Dark King of the Heavenly Dragon Hall. So Roxy, you're so smart yet so blind this time. Our Lin family missed a tremendous opportunity. No, it's not over yet, Grandpa. I'll go find him right now. No matter what it costs, I'll make him come back to the Lin family. Little junior brother, come. Try this top-grade Australian lobster. It tastes pretty good, why? Senior sister really knows how to take care of people.
The shrimp
Senior sister peeled is delicious, but still a bit lacking compared to second senior sister's cooking. Oh wow, you're already complaining about me. Then don't eat my peeled shrimp from now on. Enter. Reporting to the Dark King. All remnants of the four families have been wiped out. Their assets are being taken over by the Heavenly Dragon Hall. Discreetly as of today, Jiangcheng no longer has the four great families. Well done. By the way, any leads on what I asked you to look into? These local bosses in Jiangcheng were just a cleanup on the side. What I'm really after has always been that blood debt from years ago. Coming down the mountain to break off the engagement was just a side thing. The real goal has only ever been one thing. Find out the truth behind the Sioux family massacre back then, 15 years. The blood of those 70 plus people, I've never forgotten it, not even for a single day. Whoever did it will pay with their entire family's lives in return. Dark King, your subordinate, mobilized all intelligence networks of the Jiangnan branch and found that the Sioux family massacre seems to involve a few superfamilies from Yanjing. As for the Yanjing families, the current leads point to the Wang family and the Chu family among the top 5. However, it also seems to involve an extremely mysterious hidden sect, the Blood Fiend sect. The killers who slaughtered the Sioux family back then used martial art styles extremely similar to the Blood Fiend sect. So it's not just the families using a borrowed knife. Even these shady, unspeakable things had a hand in that massacre. Blood Fiend sect. My masters mentioned them. These bastards are ruthless and even filthier. If they really did it, then I can't let them die too easily. Looks like this goes deeper than I thought. The deeper the better, the deeper it goes. The clearer it gets, I can drag out all those who hid below the surface back then and chop them to pieces one by one. Dark King, the Blood Fiend sect's strength is not to be underestimated. It's said their sect master is already at the Grandmaster realm. Should your subordinate mobilize the elites of the Heavenly Dragon Hall and level them directly? If I said the word, the Blood Fiend sect could be wiped out, dogs and all, by tonight. But this vengeance isn't something as simple as sending someone to finish it up. This grudge belongs to me, Su Chen. I want to settle it with my own hands. Whether it's the Yanjing families or the Blood Fiend sect, if they were involved back then, I will make them pay blood for blood and exterminate their entire clan. 70 plus lives, unless I make them repay with 10 times or 100 times the blood. This matter will never be over now that the lead has surfaced. Those debtors won't have long to live either. Not a single one will escape. Don't let hatred blind you. Master said, your martial heart must remain steady. Don't worry, senior sister, I know my limits. No rush, not a single enemy can escape. I have all the time I need to slowly drag them all out and send them off one by one. Stop right there. This area is under the control of the Heavenly Dragon Hall. No one is allowed to enter without permission. Please let me in. I want to see Su Chen. I'm his fiancé. Fiancé. This woman sure has some nerve. Back at the Lin house, she couldn't wait to kick him out. Now she suddenly wants to cling to that connection. Little junior brother, didn't you say you already broke it off with her? Then why is she still coming to you? Looks like this woman still cares a lot about you. Care my ass. Just now at the Lin house, she was practically throwing me out the door. Let her in. Let's see what trick she's trying to pull. Yes, sir. What are you here for if you've come for the marriage contract? I already threw it to that old man back there. From now on, we have nothing to do with each other. Su Chen? I'm sorry. I was blind and didn't recognize your worth. I shouldn't have mocked you. I shouldn't have doubted your medical skills. And I certainly shouldn't have driven you out of the Lin family. I know I was wrong. I really know I was wrong. Please forgive me, okay? Please, too late. If you knew this day would come, why did you act like that in the first place? Do you think you can kick me out whenever you want, and then take me back whenever you feel like it? Or do you think that now you know my identity, you're qualified to be the woman of the Dark King, of the Heavenly Dragon Hall? Little junior brother, since she's already kneeling and admitting her mistake, why don't you, senior sister, stay out of this? It's not about whether I can be soft-hearted. It's that some people trample all over the bottom line, and then don't deserve the chance to turn back Lin Ruoxiue. I saved your grandfather, only because he had some past connection with my grandfather, but the engagement between us, from the moment you told me to get out of the Lin family, was already null and void. My wife, Su Chen's wife, doesn't need a prominent family background, nor does she need extraordinary beauty. But I will never take a woman who judges people by their status, who loves the rich and despises the poor. Now get the hell out of here. Don't make me lay hands on you. What is love anyway? Feelings like that? I'm not interested in getting tangled up over and over. Cut off is cut off, nothing worth looking back on. Alright, senior sister, don't feel bad for a woman like her. People like her don't deserve sympathy. I never came down the mountain for Lin Roxu. The ones I really need to keep an eye on are those Yanjing families and the Blood Fiend sect hiding in the shadows. Back so soon doesn't seem like some trivial matter. It must be real trouble knocking at the door. Dark King, what happened? Reporting to the Dark King, we just received intelligence. The Blood Fiend sect seems to have noticed that we're investigating them. They've sent a top-level assassin who has already infiltrated Zhangqing, and his target is you. Oh. Interesting. I haven't even gone after them, and they're delivering themselves to my doorstep. Since they're here, they might as well stay. Pass my order. Lock down the entire city of Zhangqing. Even if I have to dig 3 feet into the ground. I want that rat found and dragged out. This place has already become a hunting ground for a hidden lowlife. The Dark King of the Heavenly Dragon Hall. Oomph. Just a brat who hasn't even grown up. The sect master is far too cautious. Oomph. To kill a pup not even fully grown. They actually sent me Blood Shadow out personally. Looks like this kid has some connections. And the Heavenly Dragon Hall is making such a big fuss over him. But so what? As long as I kill this kid and slip away from the Heavenly Dragon Hall, even if they tear Zhangqing apart, what can they do to me? A peak Grandmaster's burst isn't slow. If it were someone not paying attention, that strike would have already done the job. Coated with poison too. Plenty of underhanded tricks on display. Too bad you picked the wrong target. We are. Huh. Blind piece of shit. Daring to assassinate the junior disciple of me, the Night Ice Emperor. Tired of living, are we? The Night Ice Emperor. Little Junior. Sending scum like this to assassinate you. Seems this Blood Fiend sect isn't all that impressive. Senior sister is fierce and domineering, jokes aside. Can't waste a living witness who walked right in. That lies now under my heel. Whether he wants to talk isn't up to him anymore. He was just trying to stab me in the back now. Look, he can't even take a full breath without my say-so. Talk, where's the Blood Fiend sex lair? Why did you participate in the Su family massacre back then? You'll get nothing out of me. My patience is limited. I'll ask you one last time. Talk or not? I'll talk. The Blood Fiend sex lair is in Seoul's River Valley on the outskirts of Yanjing. The Su family massacre back then was because the Su family possessed an item, a peerless treasure that could overturn the ancient martial world. What treasure? I don't know. I'm just an assassin. I'm not qualified to access that kind of core secret. I only know the Wang and Chu families of Yanjing also wanted that treasure. That's why they joined the Blood Fiend sect to stage that tragedy. A peerless treasure. Seems the Su family's pool runs deeper than I thought. Family sex. Treasures that night 15 years ago was definitely more than just a simple massacre. I'm only a few layers away from the truth now. Dispose of this trash. Also, Notify the Yanjing branch of the Heavenly Dragon Hall to keep close watch on the Wang and Chu families, and the Blood Fiend sect at Soul's Ever Valley. Get ready. I'm heading to Yanjing first thing tomorrow morning. Now that my enemies' outlines are coming into view, I should go to Yanjing myself and uncover every blood debt owed from back then one by one. As you command, Little Junior, but Yanjing is a den of dragons and tigers. Those super families have deep foundations, and on top of that, there's the Blood Fiend sect. Going alone is too dangerous. Senior sister, you don't trust my strength? No matter how deep Yanjing is, no matter how many families there are, no matter how vicious the Blood Fiend sect, I'm still going. And I absolutely must go. Of course, I believe you're invincible, but open attacks are easy to dodge. Hidden schemes are hard to guard against. Yanjing's waters run too deep, all kinds of forces tangled together. You go ahead, senior sister will follow shortly. Let me see. In that little patch of Yanjing, who dares touch the junior disciple of me, the Night Ice Emperor? If anyone dares harm a single hair on your head, I, the Night Ice Emperor, will bring an army and raze all of Yanjing to the ground. Big sister was never one for empty words. When she decides to protect someone, even if the sky falls, it has to ask her permission first. Good, then we'll rendezvous in Yanjing. Jiangcheng was just a prelude. Yanjing is the real battlefield. The debts from 15 years ago, I'll be collecting them in person soon. Every single blood debt reclaimed. Little Junior, regarding Yanjing, I've already sent my personal guards ahead to scout. I just need to handle a few matters at the military district. I'll join you in 3 days at most. Senior sister, rest assured. A few Yanjing families and the Blood Fiend sect aren't even enough to pick my teeth. Alright, when I left the mountain this time, the old man stuffed 9 marriage contracts on me. That idiot woman in Jiangcheng Lin Ruoshui counts as one rescinded, that's the second one done. Feng Man Yui, the daughter of the Feng family from the provincial capital of Jiangnan. Since the high-speed rail to Yanjing passes through the provincial capital anyway, I'll swing by and rescind this marriage contract too. And have Yixiao look into which provincial capital forces from back then took a cut from the Su family massacre. The Feng family of the provincial capital rings a bell. A medical family, rescind it if you want. The junior disciple of me, the Night Ice Emperor. What mundane woman in this world could possibly be worthy of him? Go ahead and stir things up if the sky falls. Senior sister will hold it up for you. Thanks, senior sister. Time to set off. First the provincial capital, then on to Yanjing. The road looks smooth enough, but the real trouble is probably waiting for me further ahead. With Yixiao following along, at least I'll avoid a good number of blind nuisances on the road. Wang family, Chu family, Blood Fiend sect, Soul's Ever Valley, and that so-called peerless treasure. All the threads are converging on the same place, peerless treasure. What the hell is it? Something that can make Yanjing families and hidden sects alike go mad enough to wipe out an entire household. Miss, what's wrong, miss? Wake up? Call the conductor. Conductor, is there a doctor on board? Is there a doctor on this train? This commotion doesn't look like a minor illness. In a place like this, train sudden medical emergencies are the worst, especially when a bunch of amateurs are crowding around. Making things worse, pale face, purple lips, full body convulsions. This isn't just a heart meridian issue. I can feel the cold energy radiating from her body from several steps away. A few more minutes of delay, forget these bodyguards. Even an ordinary doctor might not be able to save her. Move aside. Constricted pupils, erratic pulse. This is acute myocardial infarction. We need to start chest compressions immediately, or she won't last 3 minutes. Stop. I'll handle the rescue. Yixiao, keep these people in line. What the hell do you know about medicine? This isn't a heart attack at all. It's a congenital cold meridian outbreak. Cold key attacking the heart. What nonsense are you spouting? I'm the director of cardiology. These symptoms are clearly a heart attack. What does a snot-nosed brat like, if you cause more delay and something happens, will you take responsibility? Kid, don't cause trouble here. Our young lady's body is precious. If you delay her treatment, I'll throw you off this high-speed rail. Precious body. If that quack keeps doing compressions, the cold key inside her will completely rupture her heart meridian, and then nobody will be able to save her. You miss. No pulse, she's gone. Heart stopped. Useless bunch, what are you doing? Get out of my way. The cold key has reached its final stage. Any slower, and she really won't come back. This time I'll have to use brute force to pull her back. First seal the acupoint, then draw in yang energy to suppress the cold. Otherwise, this body won't withstand the needles that come next. First pin down her chaotic meridians, this next needle is the real key to dragging her back from death's door. Yintang point to stabilize the spirit. Guide yang into the upper body, cold key fears. Nothing more than pure yang rushing to the crown. Right below the knee is the breach. 9 turns, soul revival, needle first with pure yang and extreme cold. Then forcibly pull back her severed life force. Half the cold energy disperses, and her life squeezes back through the crack of death's door. Alive. She's really alive. Miracle doctor. This is literally raising the dead. What happened to me? She knows best how hard this illness was to treat, so the more she knows, the more she understands what this move means, not just waking her up, but also wiping out most of the cold that tormented her for years. To someone trapped by a cold pulse for over 20 years, this feeling is almost like being reborn. Thank you, sir, for saving my life. If you hadn't stepped in, Feng Manhwa would have been in grave danger today. It was nothing. Wait, sir, please stay. Thank you for saving my life, sir. My name is Feng Manhwa. I'm from the Feng family in the provincial capital. Please, sir, leave your name. From the Black Dragon Society? Never heard of it. No need for a great reward. I save people based entirely on my mood. At any cost, find out who this gentleman is. Once we reach the provincial capital, I will personally visit to thank him. Understood. The provincial capital has arrived. First break off the engagement, then take a look at the waters here, and how deeply they were mixed up in that night 15 years ago. The Heavenly Dragon Hall works fast in the provincial capital. The car is already prepared, meaning the leads on Yixiao should be sorted out soon. Have you Yixiao investigated? Old Master Feng is critically ill. Today, the Feng family is holding a grand medical conference at their Jishu Mountain villa, inviting famous doctors from all over Jiangnan province to prolong the old man's life. Your second fiancé, Feng Manhwa, is currently at Jishu Mountain Villa overseeing everything, and the marriage contract is there. The target and the person are both present, and the venue is this big, saves me the trouble of going door to door, a medical conference. Perfect, the more people, the livelier. Today, in front of all the provincial big shots, I'm going to slam this marriage contract onto the Feng family's face. They've gathered quite a crowd. That means this isn't just a desperate plea for medical help. They've borrowed influence from everyone in the provincial capital. Quite a show of power. Too bad there's a deadly aura reeking inside. That old man Feng probably won't last past noon today. Halt, who goes there? Today, Jishu Mountain Villa is booked by the Feng family for a private medical conference without an invitation or a medical license. No outsiders are allowed. Get lost now. If she shoots, stand down. Today, I'm here to reason and break off the engagement. If I had Yixiao knock people down right at the door, that would be a bit disrespectful to the Feng family. I don't have an invitation, nor do I have a medical license, but I have this in my hand. Go tell your Miss Feng Manhwa that her fiancé Su Chen has come to see her. Tell her to come out quickly and cancel this marriage. I'm in a hurry. Cancel the marriage. Haha, kid, you've lost your damn mind. Dressed like a pauper. And you dare pretend to be our young lady's fiancé, our miss, is the famous little medical immortal of Jiangnan province. The rich young masters chasing her could line up from here to the provincial highway totally. Who the hell do you think you are? You dare come here with a piece of scrap paper to scam us. And you even talk about canceling the marriage? You're a toad dreaming of eating swan meat, completely insane. Get lost now or I'll break your legs. Stop. Don't you know my grandfather is inside being rescued? Hey, he says he's here to break off the engagement. Break off the engagement. Let me see. First look at the clothes, then the shoes, and only at the end does she remember that marriage contract. This girl's reaction isn't surprising. You are the orphan of the Su family betrothed to me as a child. That's right, since you're here, hurry up and sign. I have things to do after the annulment. I'm in a rush. I can break off the engagement. But my grandfather is critically ill right now, being treated inside. Once my grandfather wakes up, I'll naturally let him decide and dissolve this absurd betrothal. Now please leave immediately. Don't disturb the miracle doctors treating my grandfather. Treating? The death aura is already seeping out. If those people inside keep messing around, that old man will soon be sent off for good by them. Your grandfather is indeed about to die, but not from illness. He's being killed by those quacks inside. What the hell are you babbling about? Kid, who the fuck do you think you are? Daring to spout such nonsense here. The son of the Martial Arts Association president. No wonder he's got that cocky, dog relying on master's authority confidence. Written all over his face. Brother, don't get angry. Why waste words on some wandering piece of trash? Trying to trigger a divorce and scam his way in, kid? I don't care which mountain ditch you crawled out of, but starting trouble on Fing territory. Today I'll teach you some manners on behalf of your elders. A guy who's barely scratched the surface. If I stomp this hick in front of everyone today, maybe Manhwa will start seeing me as someone important. As expected of the Martial Arts Association president's son. So young and already cultivated inner strength. Now that hick is screwed. A single punch from an inner strength martial artist can kill an ox. With his scrawny body, he'll probably be in the hospital for half a year. Wang Tong, just discipline him a little, don't kill him. Don't worry, Menu, I know what I'm doing. At worst, I'll just break his arms and legs. Teach him a lesson he won't forget. Ah, my hand. How is this possible? He didn't even lift a finger. How did Master Wang get sent flying? Could he be a legendary Qigong master? Bad news, miss? The old master. He suddenly coughed up a ton of blood. His heart stopped. What? Grandfather, quick, hurry inside and check. Old Master Feng is a titan of Jiangnan's medical world. He can't fall like this. Get inside now. This can't be. He didn't even move a hand. How am I crippled like this? The death aura has already reached the heart meridian. A moment later. Even if I step in, it'll take some extra work. What the hell is this guy? I didn't even touch him and his whole arm is destroyed, miss. The old master's condition is very bad. He suddenly coughed up a huge amount of blood and now his pulse is almost untraceable. Is there any way? The young master, the medicine king, is still inside trying. But the old master's situation is just too dangerous. We can't guarantee anything. My hand is ruined. Do you know who I am? My father is Wang Batian, president of the Provincial Martial Arts Association. You dare cripple my arm? My father will never let you go, Su Chen. I'll have your whole family buried with me. If you think that father of yours, the so-called president, can avenge you, he's welcome to come find me anytime. But I suggest before he comes, he'd better buy himself a coffin first. Yixiao subordinate, throw this loudmouth trash out. Don't dirty the Feng property. Also check into the Provincial Martial Arts Association. See how deep their involvement was in my Su family's affairs back then? Even those rats in Jiangnan dare to grab a share back then. A local tyrant in a place like the provincial capital can't possibly be that clean. If it turns out they've got Su family blood on their hands, then before I head to Yanjing, I don't mind cleaning up this place first. It's the piece of trash. You, what the hell do you want? Let me go. President Liao, you okay? Take a good look. The clearer I see, the more I realize how terrifying this man is. That move can only be pulled off by a grandmaster level or above. Someone with profound knowledge. And he didn't even leak any obvious aura, just crippled. An inner realm early stage martial artist? His strength is probably far more terrifying than an ordinary grandmaster's. peerless in medicine and martial arts. A monstrous prodigy that only exists in legends. And he's actually standing right in front of me alive and real. I shouldn't just befriend him. I should do everything I can to make him my backing. Missy, he just said he came to break off the engagement with the Feng family. Break off the engagement. That means not only is he not on the same side as the Feng family, but they're probably standing on the edge of a rift. Feng Manyu, that arrogant woman, today she actually treated a true dragon like him as some street swindler and tried to kick him out. Absolutely brainless. Mobilize all the elites of the Black Dragon Society's battle hall. Immediately seal off the entire outer perimeter of the Feng family manor. Without my permission, not even a fly gets in, yes, missile? I'll see to it right away, Uncle Feng. Uncle Feng, hang in there. Grandpa, wake up. Don't scare. Grandfather can't die. Grandpa absolutely can't die. The Feng family can't lose him. I can't lose him either. Miss Feng Manyu, please accept my condolences. No, I can't accept them. Old Master Feng's heart meridian was already depleted, only kept alive by a century-old wild ginseng. Then suddenly rage struck his heart, and the heart meridian completely snapped. Yeah, his heartbeat has stopped for over 3 minutes now. Even if a god descended, there's no saving him. Huh, impossible, my grandpa can't die. Is there really no other way only he can save? Grandpa, are you in? Miss Feng? Now you're the only one left in this Jishu manor. If you behave and do as I say, I might just spare your life. Haha. Fine, I agree. As long as you can save my grandfather, I Feng Man Yue. I'm willing to marry into the Medicine King sect, haha. Miss Feng truly is a filial granddaughter. A wise man knows his times. Everyone watch closely. This is the Medicine King sect's ultimate treasure. The 9-turn Great Return pill. As long as you take this pill, let alone a 3-minute cardiac arrest, even if one foot is already through the gates of hell, it'll yank you right back quick. This is the renowned 9-turn Great Return pill. This is clearly a death-cursing poison pill, refined from 7-step snake venom, heartbreak grass, and black widow spider. This pill is called Soul Reaper. Old Master Feng will last 3 hours. How did you get in here? You country bumpkin who came to break off the engagement. Not only did you injure young Master Wong outside, now you dare to barge into the inner court and spout nonsense. I'm not here to spout nonsense, I'm here to fulfill a promise. How dare you? An impudent brat dares to slander the Medicine King sect's divine pill. Do you have any idea, based on what you just said, that I can have you dead and dismembered? Slander. This kid's look, his eyes are wrong. Like he can really see through it. Don't let him keep talking. Last month, the head of the provincial Li family took your pill, and 3 days later died bleeding from all 7 orifices. Half a month ago, the Zhang family's martial arts elder, Old Zhang, also took your medicine, went into QI deviation and snapped all his meridians, the Medicine King sect's divine pills. Whoever doesn't obey you, you cut off the antidote, making them wish they were dead, am I right? You're framing me? Feng Manyu, you tell me. Do you believe him or me? The Medicine King sect's century-old reputation? And you don't listen to his nonsense. Young Master Gu, the young master is the heir of the Medicine King sect. How could he harm the old master? Quick, make him take the pill. Don't, it dissolves on the tongue. The poison is running through the heart meridian. Now it's not just hard to save him. We have to race the king of hell for time. Grandfather, bleeding from all 7 orifices. He really is bleeding from 7 orifices. That young man was right. This isn't a life-saving divine pill at all. It's a death-cursing poison. What did you give my grandfather, you murderer? I don't know, this can't be. Logically, he shouldn't have dropped dead this fast. How is this possible? Could this old geezer's internal condition be worse than I predicted? You pack of idiots. If you don't act now, this old man's soul will really be expelled by the poison. And it won't be about bringing back his soul. It'll be about summoning a ghost. King Yama orders death at the third watch. I'll keep the man alive till the fifth. In this Fang's mansion, I Suchen call the shots. 9 needles. He really wants to treat him with needles. I've never seen the 9-turn soul revival technique before. Rise. Guiding the needle with Key Old Master Feng, what are you saying? This is the Kuai guided needle recorded in ancient texts. The legendary divine needle. The legendary miracle. Playing tricks to fool people. Ha 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 ha, even the Medicine King Sect's 9-turn Great Return pill couldn't save that man. And you think a few rusty needles of yours can reverse fate? That's the biggest joke under heaven. Young Master Su, this is no place for your antics, Boss Gu. Are you crazy? That's a death acupoint. You're killing him. Stop. Get lost. Can you really save Grandpa? Su Chen. Trust me. Tai Divine Needle, first form Mountain Burning Fire. Drawing Qi into the body opening meridians. Slowly lowering this needle betting on a chance at life. He actually did it. This is the 9 Yang. Life reversing formation recorded in ancient texts, using his own Yang Qi as the guide reversing life and death. The master is using pure Yang Qi to burn the poison. This poison pill contains the icy cold venom of the 7-step snake. Mountain burning fire alone isn't enough. 3 needles at once temporarily stabilizing the heart meridian. Young Master Sutai Divine Needle, second form heart-piercing chill. Pure Yang enters the body, cold jade stabilizes the meridian. The residual poison has been expelled. Is he really okay now? Now comes the final step. The first 6 needles were only for expelling poison, breaking jade and stabilizing the soul. To truly reconnect this severed life meridian, we still need the last 3 needles. The needle chart moved, it really moved. I am beat, heartbeat restored, Grandpa. Grandpa's awake, he really is awake, not an illusion, not a dream. Grandpa really was pulled back from the gates of hell by him. Grandpa, you're finally awake. You scared Menu to death. Grandpa, I was wrong. I was so wrong. Old Master Feng, congratulations on your rebirth. This divine doctor's skill, it's nothing short of stealing heaven's very creation. We've practiced medicine for decades, but today we've truly had our eyes opened. Grandpa, you're awake, it was him. It really was him himself. All the stupidest, most arrogant words I said earlier, they all landed on a man who could cheat death itself. What have I done? To treat someone like him as a mere clown and humiliate him again and again in front of all these people. Mr. Su, your life-saving grace is like a second birth. Please allow me to bow to you. No need. Mr. Su's great kindness. Manu will never forget it. I saved you only because I didn't want to watch someone use the pretense of healing to butcher lives here, and incidentally expose some sewer rats who can't stand the light. Can't let the scene keep going downhill. Otherwise, the whole setup he and the Medicine King sect had laid out for years would really all be destroyed here, Guchen, you animal. The Medicine King sect actually uses poison pills to harm people. This is downright insane. These fair-weather friends were just praising the Medicine King sect, and now they're all turning on him. But the one who really deserves to die is that surnamed Gu. No wonder old Zhang died. Suddenly, half a month ago, after taking your medicine, so you were secretly poisoning him. What exactly is the Medicine King sect trying to do? The Medicine King sect must answer to the entire Jiangnan martial arts world. Give us an explanation, otherwise this matter will never end here. You. Who the hell are you? Who are you? The Medicine King sect has no grudge against you. Why are you sabotaging our sect's great plan? No, but Your Medicine King sect sells poison pills in the provincial capital, butchering lives. Such a heinous act, anyone with a shred of decency would want you dead. And as for your so-called sacred sect pill, in my eyes, it's not even worth a dog turd on the street. I'm telling you, in this Jiangnan province, crossing the Medicine King sect means only one road: death. Disciples kill him, chop him up, and feed him to the dogs. Haha. So this is the aura of a Transformation Realm Grandmaster. Just the shockwave alone is already this terrifying. Kid, your medical skills are indeed impressive, but in this world, skill alone won't keep you alive for long. Since you dare to ruin the Medicine King sect's good deed, then pay with your life. This is a Transformation Realm Grandmaster's domain. He's drawing on the power of heaven and earth. He actually stepped in front of me. You cannot kill him. He is the Feng family's great benefactor. If you so much as touch a hair on his head, the Feng family will fight to the last drop of blood, and we will never let your Medicine King sect. The Feng family is nothing but fattened sheep waiting to be slaughtered. Since you little girl want to die so badly, this old man will grant your wish after I kill this brat. I'll take you back to the Medicine King sect, so the young master can have his fun with you. Two fingers. He actually stopped a Transformation Realm Grandmaster's claw with just 2 fingers. Did you ask my permission before touching her? He...
Uh. Huh.
So a person really can stand like that, like a wall, like a sword, like he's cut off all death to a place it can never reach. She never knew being shielded without reservation by someone could make your heart race so wildly. Your road ends here, divine dear. Watch out, he's about to go all out.
Huh. Huh. Huh.
Who dares to lay a finger on Mr. Sui? The Black Dragon Society is here for Su Chen.
Huh.
Luo Qingqing of the Black Dragon Society. I came late to your rescue. Please punish me, Mr. Su. Was it you who said you'd kill me? You actually severed my arm. Black Dragon whelp Luo Qingqing, you're looking for death? A cornered man is the most troublesome. He only wants to drag everyone down with him, burning his vital blood, even if it costs him later. His strength will skyrocket in the short term, since he's already insane. Don't give him a moment to breathe, even if we have to pile on crush this old bastard first over here. Black Dragon Society by my command. Open fire, turn him into Swiss cheese. A half-step divine realm is truly terrifying. Petty tricks and you dare show off in front of me, get lost. Little girl, wait until this old man kills this little beast. Then I'll come back and have my way with you. So this is what you call destruction. Burning your vital blood, and that's all the power you've got. You dare call yourselves masters and grandmasters in front of me. Win, he has to win. If old can't hold him off, I'm truly finished today. Say that again? Impossible, how could you? You've shattered my Dantian, it really is shattered. Nothing special. What realm is he actually in? What kind of monster is this young man? Is this true power? You don't come any closer. I am the young master of the Medicine King sect. My master is the Medicine King sect leader. If you dare kill me, the Medicine King sect will never let you go. Medicine King sect, one impressive show of force. Your sect sells poison pills in the provincial capital, butchering lives, and you still dare to turn the blame around. Do you really think the world belongs to you sewer rats? I was wrong, please spare me. Haha. Get back and tell your sect leader. The Feng family manor doesn't welcome you if I ever hear again that the Medicine King sect is using poison pills to harm people. I won't mind making a personal trip to wipe your entire sect off the face of the earth. Mr. Su is peerless in both medicine and martial arts, a true divine dragon of the heavens. The Feng family may have some standing in the provincial capital, but before you, we are merely fireflies before the sun. I, this old man, hereby decide from this day forward, the Feng family is willing to serve Mr. Su as our master. We will follow your commands, and never dare to disobey. A man who can be unmoved by the entire Feng family. What he seeks is far greater, no interest. Today I came to the Feng family, not to show off my medical skills or martial arts. I came for just one thing. To break off the engagement. Today I came only to break off the engagement. What did you say, break the engagement? You are the young master of the Yanjing Su family, young Master Su. Back then, if old Master Su hadn't stepped in, the Feng family would have been wiped out long ago. For Manyu to be betrothed to you, it's the blessing of 8 lifetimes. Why do you want to break the engagement? If it were half an hour ago, she really would have been happy. But why now, with the same broken engagement? Does her heart feel like it's been hollowed out? The Suchen before her now is the most dazzling and the most terrifying person she's ever seen. And someone like that came here personally to push her away. So this is the strength you've been hiding all along. Overpowering a grandmaster, I never noticed it before. He remembered the cold taunts at the manor gate. Remembered being called a liar. Remembered them even wanting to throw him out. Every scene was like a slap landing back on his own face. That engagement back then was nothing but empty words. Today, I, Su-chen, formally declare it null and void. You can't force a melon to be sweet. Miss Feng made it perfectly clear before she utterly despised me. Since that's the case, better to part on good terms. It's better for everyone. No, I don't agree. You said you would marry me. Is this marriage contract still valid? What exactly do you mean? Weren't you the one who kept calling me a swindler? Said you'd never marry me in this lifetime. Now I've given the contract back to you. You're free. What more could you possibly want? I was wrong. I really know I was wrong now. Wrong if you knew this day would come. Why did you act that way back then? Su-chen, I'm sorry. Before I was blind, I looked down on you like a dog looking down on a beggar. I didn't know what was good for me. Please just give me another chance, okay? What he seeks is far greater. No interest. Today, I came to the Feng family. Not to show off my medical skills or martial arts. I came for just one thing. To break off the engagement. Today, I came only to break off the engagement. What did you say, break the engagement?
Huh.
You are the young master of the Yanjing Su family. Young Master Su. Back then, if old Master Su hadn't stepped in, the Feng family would have been wiped out long ago. For Manhwa to be betrothed to you, it's the blessing of 8 lifetimes. Why do you want to break the engagement? If it were half an hour ago, she really would have been happy. But why now, with the same broken engagement? Does her heart feel like it's been hollowed out? The Su-chen before her now is the most dazzling and the most terrifying person she's ever seen. And someone like that came here personally to push her away. So this is the strength you've been hiding all along. Overpowering a grandmaster, I never noticed it before. He remembered the cold taunt at the manor gate, remembered being called a liar, remembered them even wanting to throw him out. Every scene was like a slap landing back on his own face. That engagement back then was nothing but empty words. Today, I, Su-chen, formally declare it null and void. Huh. You can't force a melon to be sweet. Miss Feng made it perfectly clear before she utterly despised me. Since that's the case, better to part on good terms. It's better for everyone. No, I don't agree. You said you would marry me. Is this marriage contract still valid? What exactly do you mean? Weren't you the one who kept calling me a swindler?
Ah. Ah.
Said you'd never marry me in this lifetime. Now I've given the contract back to you. You're free. What more could you possibly want? I was wrong. I really know I was wrong now. Wrong. If you knew this day would come. Why did you act that way back then? Su Chen, I'm sorry. Before I was blind. I looked down on you like a dog looking down on a beggar. I didn't know what was good for me. How much did your Provincial Martial Arts Association participate? The Yanjing Su family massacre. Who the hell are you? How do you know about the Yanjing Su family? The more rattled Wang Xiaotian gets, the clearer it is. That business back then is definitely connected to the Martial Arts Association. Looks like I found the right people, since you were involved. Then you all can be buried with my Su family's ghost, arrogant, full of hot air. So what if you know about the old case? Today there are 5 or 600 top martial arts association fighters here, and I myself, I'm overseeing it. He didn't believe one man could really turn the world upside down. Wang Xiaotian, do you really think no one knows about those dirty deeds of yours? Does no one know? Since you're in such a hurry to die, I'll grant that wish. Get him dead or alive, whoever cuts off his head. I'll reward a king's ransom. 10 million cash and promote you to vice captain.
Ah.
No, don't. Ants. Get lost. This can't be. Holy shit.